So you can see all of the people that have been in the space through the course of today, where they left the space, and the higher the score at this stage. So these are actual views of other visitors who have been in the Plug Power digital twin today. The higher the score, the more time and the more activities someone has taken in that space.
Okay. Is there anything else to show us on the back end?
Yes, there is. So radar is the precursor to a soon to be launched feature, which is chat and video. So you can connect this to your inside sales team, your contact center agents, so that they can be monitoring this and then diving in, maybe as a receptionist in Plug Power uniform, to say, well, I see you've been in the space and you're spending a lot of time looking at plate sealing, for instance. Can I help you? So I think that's the final step in making a digital twin something that's almost better than a real life.
Okay, so we'll talk about that. I promised to ask you about that. I want to really stay in the case study of what actually happened. So, so during the symposium, was it possible for Plug Power to see in real time what was happening?
Yes, indeed. So if we go to the dates of the symposium itself, which was in October. Let's go back to say the 14th, the Friday was probably the shoot, and then run that to the end of the month. So it's now generating the stats on the dashboard to show exactly what happened. And the numbers are terrific. So in that period of time, you can see this symposium activity peaked at 65,000 activities. So that's wonderful engagement, you know, compared to tracking the few seconds that someone goes onto your website and looks at 1 or 2 pages and disappears off again. These guys had an average of 65 activities within that space. So that's really good engagement, and over 2,000 unique visitors were in there. And you know, if that number of people suddenly turned up at your exhibition booth or wanted to attend in person to this event, you'd be swamped and you couldn't engage with them all. So it allows the servers to cope with that traffic, and then gives Tracy a view of where people spent the most time. And, you know, obviously the welcome page and the lobby is the first one. But over time, you'll start to see which areas were the most interesting. And the fact that it's such a flat line here from station to station actually shows engagement, doesn't it? Because they stayed in and wanted to do the whole tour. So that was, you know, extremely good job. Well done.